enter the auditorium. Thank you.
Okay, you put together.
Test.
Requesting the audience to please stand as the dignitaries enter the auditorium. Prathyusha Engineering College warmly welcomes the dignitaries for the 22nd Induction Day. Today, we have with us Mr. G. Anantha Padmanabhan Sir, Analytics Service Labs Leader, Service Sales Leader, IBM India Private Limited. Mr. Arun Isaac Sir, Executive Vice President, EC Group Datasoft Private Limited, Chennai. Our Honorable Chairman Sir, our respected CEO Ma'am, our Director Academics and Development, our Principal Sir, our Director Sir, Placement and Training. A very good morning to one and all present here. A new beginning, a new direction, fresh and strong steps towards your career. Today, we are proudly inducting the 22nd batch of students. Today, the 7th of November, 2022. Let's begin this auspicious day with the invocation. Let's all arise for the Tamil Thai Varth.
சீராரும் பதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமெனில் தித்தளவும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடர்கள் திருநாடும் ரத்த சிறு திரை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் வணங்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனே தமிழனே உன் சீரிழமை திறம்பியந்த செயல்மனம் வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Thank you. Light is something that brightens your path ahead and awakens you very early. Please put your hands together to welcome the dignitaries to light the traditional lamp, please. To mark the beginning of this day for the first years, this auspicious day, the dignitaries would be lighting the traditional lamp. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I now invite our respected principal, sir, to welcome the gathering.
Good morning. On behalf of Prathyusha Engineering College, management, faculty fraternity and staff members, it is my great pleasure to welcome you all for this induction day. I am warmly welcome our beloved chairman for the 22nd induction day. Welcome, sir. On behalf of Prathyusha Engineering College, I take this opportunity to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Ananda Padmanabhan, Guru Raghavendran, Analytics Services Sales Leader, IBM India Private Limited, and I also welcome Mr. Arun Isaac, Executive Vice President, EC Group Data Soft Private Limited, Chennai. I am delighted to welcome our CEO, Madam. I am also delighted to welcome our Director, Madam. Officially, I welcome Dean, Training and Placement, HODs, Faculty Fraternity, and the staff members to this function. A special welcome to the students of 22-22 batch and the parents. I am rejoiced to see you all first time to our campus. I hope you will discover over the past 2 days that you have entered a lively, challenging, diverse and warm community. To you parents here, I look forward to getting you know the expected young people you have raised and to helping provide a rich array of opportunity for them to learn, to grow, to discover who they are and how they want to make a difference in this world. To you young students of the batch 2022, I once again welcome you. I am here to say few introduction words about Prathyusha Engineering College. The intellectual adventure you are about to travel for the next 4 years. As one of the national premier institute, Prathyusha Engineering College was established in the year 2001, NAC accredited with A grade. We have gone for NAC accreditation 2 times, and 90% of the departments in our college is NBA accredited, except the few department which started because we are waiting for the eligibility. One batch has to go out, then only we will be eligible for NBA. And Atal ranking of institutions on innovation activities, which is given by the Ministry of Education. We are 20th ranked in nation and 5th rank among 497 engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu. In academics, we rank 22nd among 497 colleges, and in Tiruvallur districts, we are the 5th rank in Tiruvallur district. 90% of our admissions are filled before R4 round 3 counseling end. In the world, if you take the female students who get admitted, it is almost India. The percentage is around some 29.9%, next to Canada of 21.8%, followed by UK of 17.57 and US 19.7. Our institution female admission is around some 30%. It's more than the India average. I want you to know that the entire Prathyusha Engineering community is here to support you, to sustain you and encourage you in all the paths you want to travel to get your graduation. You are into the vibrant learning community. We are here to handhold you in all walkthrough of your journey towards graduation and placements. On behalf of Prathyusha Engineering College, I thank all the parents having trust on us. You have put your word in our college. I assure you that this is the right place for your ward to learn and grow. And in coming years, probably you will witness your aspiration gets filled on. Once again, I welcome all one and all here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Prathyusha Engineering College takes the pride in honoring our guests of today. I request our Honorable Chairman, sir, to honor our guest, Mr. G. Ananthapadmanabhan, sir, Analytics Services Sales Leader, IBM India Private Limited, with a shawl, bouquet, and memento. Thank you, sir. I request our Honorable Chairman, sir, to honor our guest, Mr. Arun Isaac, sir, Executive Vice President, EC, Group Datasoft Private Limited, Chennai, with a shawl, bouquet, and memento. Thank you, sir. She is prognostic, ambitious, and ensures that every stone turns into a jewel in demand. Please welcome our erudite Director Ma'am, Academics and Development, who has envisioned a holistic transformation in the students to address the gathering.
Respected Chairman, our dynamic CEO, our Dean Placement and Training, and today's guest, Mr. Arun Isaac, the Executive Vice President, EC Group, and Mr. Ananthapadmanabhan, the Leader, Analytics, Services, and Sales of IBM, heads of the department, parents, students, and especially the new entrants. Indeed, it's a great opportunity for me to be here as a director of this institute. I request the PS team not to disturb. Please don't raise and please don't down. So it's my proud privilege of being a director of this institute on this very special occasion to address all of you on a very special day. This is the 22nd induction day of our college, having the existence for 22 years. And we have gone around 16 batches of students passed out of this campus, sprawling more than 40 acres. It's my proud duty to detail and to talk about the institute, since it's the first day for all of you, having gathered here along with your parent. We started our journey in the year of 2001 with 5 engineering branches, and we started with a good motto to impart quality education. College was growing, students were also growing. The very first set, after 4 years, they have gone out of this campus with a 100% result. Then we started thinking about being a college, being an engineering college, adopting the syllabus of Anna University and accredited by All India Council for Technical Education. What best they have to get accredited, and what best is the agency which is going to decide about the institution's quality education. So then we wanted to go for 2 to 3 accreditation standards. We approached National Board of Accreditation for certifying the programs which we are running inside the campus. The programs were computer science and engineering and information technology and biotechnology, electronics and communication, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering. All those programs we were put into this National Board of Accreditation. They certified this institute, not only this institute, they certified all the programs worth good for this many marks of getting A rank or A plus rank or more than that. So they have lot of credentials. So they certified this college. This is the best department. For example, computer science is the best department to conduct in this college for more than 3 years without any disturbances with imparting quality education. Again, chairman is not happy with this accreditation. Then we had gone and approached for National Accreditation Council for getting certification. Then the NAC people have come over here. They have visited the campus. They have a lot of credentials for accrediting the institute. They certified this institute national wide. This is one of the top engineering colleges to impart quality education towards this engineering and technology. Then certified with A grade for 5 years in the year of 2015. Then years have gone. Then again 2020, we wanted to go with the same certification, again second cycle, then third cycle. Like that, along with the result, along with the accreditation, we have gone with the NBA and then NAC. Then at one point, All India Council for Technical Education, they've introduced a concept, Atal Academy. What do I mean by this Atal Academy? This Atal Academy look into the concept of you're running a program for producing 100% result. You're setting state-of-the-art laboratories. You are on par with Anna University syllabus. Or you concentrating on value-added programs? Or you concentrating on learning initiatives for the student community? Are you concentrating on startups? Are you thinking about innovation and invention inside the campus? So they have a lot of credentials. They have a lot of tables to fit in. So they have thrown their format for asking us whether we fit into this Atal Academy ranking. They have a lot of bands of academy. It's an excellent band or star rating. They have so many banding. Then Prathyusha again proved itself to become an excellent band institute in national wide by the Atal Academy. Then Atal is over. The All India Council for Technical Education along with Ministry of Human Resource, they have called a concept of Innovation Council. The Innovation Council is working for 24/7 to concentrate on nurturing and inculcating innovation among the students, creating ideation for the students. So they are providing a lot of platforms, and then they wanted to witness whether these colleges in India, so-called institutions from India, it's like a mushroom growth, they wanted to witness whether the colleges are concentrating on this innovation. Again, Prathyusha stepped into Innovation Council, and every year we are getting 5 stars, and the 4-star, 5-star, it's a maximum. We are getting the stars and 5 stars for the last 3 consecutive years. Okay, we have got accreditation. We are proving ourselves in getting standards in innovation, startups, and also in projects and then ideation. What best Prathyusha Engineering is providing for you? I wanted to make a justification to all of you. Since you have taken up this college, I should be in a position to stand and justify the reason why I have taken Prathyusha. It's correct. We have the state-of-the-art laboratories here and Center of Excellences here in association with lot of leading companies. That's very, very important. I have lab on Oracle. I have lab for giving the trainings in Microsoft. We have a lab on Cisco, providing all the trainings and tools we are providing. We have a lab for IBM, but have we collaborated ourselves with the industry? That's a big question for the colleges which you are choosing in TNAE counseling. When you come for the counseling option, you have to check the prime most important thing is the college has been collaborated with the industry. Yes, Prathyusha has been collaborated with more than 38 companies. You may ask a question, Madam, what are the 38 companies? How they are going to impart the delivery in the content? How they are going to be connected with the Prathyusha Engineering in imparting knowledge for us? There is a proof sitting on this stage. Mr. Anantha Batmanabhan, the IBM leader, who's in IBM for more than a decade of service. Prathyusha is connected with IBM for more than 10 years. We are providing an quality education in terms of getting a latest technology whichever arrives in IBM. You take the company's Cognizant Technology, you take the company's Tata Consultancy and Services, you take a company called Virtusa. Likewise, I can name huge number of companies, but IBM is the one company, this is the product development company. You want to be in cloud, you want to be in artificial intelligence, you want to be in machine learning, you want to be in data science, you want to be in analytics, and behind the IBM stands with their glamoring tools and technologies. This is the only company started by the founder Charles. The company is producing lot of products for us and giving us an opportunity to excel the technology by their tools. And this is one of the prime opportunity for Prathyusha Engineering to be connected with the great company IBM and started by the great founder Mr. Charles. And today the IBM team is here, wanted to meet all of you. And this IBM is conducting a lot of advanced technical programs for all of you. We were also conducting for a huge number of students in terms of the technologies what I have listed over here. And not only is this IBM, we have a program called, all these collaborations are tied up to set up an academy inside the campus. That's the reason we have IBM advanced program set up inside the campus. Same like we have a tie-up with Google, where they have a concept of Google Career Cloud Program. College is affiliated with that. Our Prathyusha is one of the member and registered club under the Google. The students are given free Google Cloud service to utilize for more than $50. They are ready to use all the tools which has been imparted and developed by Google and put into the deployment of this cloud. And did we stop with that, with this Google? And we have gone one step in higher. I must thank this computer science and IT and AIDS department for bringing the academy, Amazon Web Service Academy. That's another academy. Probably the first year students, you might not be known about this AWS. The AWS is one of the top technology. Whatever you want, whether you want a web, whether you want a mobile app, whether you want to develop an IoT or an automation or a robotics, or you want a cloud deployment or an ERP or a CRM or a SaaS, whatever you want, this AWS is providing a massive infrastructure for you to take up your technology. Do we have that technology inside the campus in association with this AWS Amazon? Yes, of course, we have this Amazon Web Service Academy here. This provides students for the training. Already faculties have been registered. They are training the faculty, and faculty is in turn train you. Okay, this is the fourth academy Prathyusha is having here. What about networking? We are talking about data science, data analytics, automation, robotics, and all that stuffs. What about networking? So we have an academy called, you might be knowing, the great Cisco. We have an Cisco Academy here, certified by two of our faculty, Mr. Subbaraidu. He has been certified with that. And we are planning to go for some training programs for the day scholars and for the hostlers too. This is another academy. What more we have? So for the mechanical students, now we are talking about this design everywhere. You have all latest tools like, CATIA, SolidWorks, and then ProE. And what more, I may not be I am not a mechanical person, probably I may not know the latest technology, what's happening here in mechanical engineering. But we have tie-up with, the great TVS, Harita TVS TechServe. We have associated with them, and they are conducting a training program for the mechanical students to take up, to become familiar and master in this design, and probably they are giving placements too. So the industry-oriented training programs and the collaborations what we have here provide you or making you to become a complete engineer. Every day you come, you study, you have a set of syllabus, you can't escape from this, you don't have time to even complete. You have lot of, IIT 1, IIT 2s and IIT 3s and your models and Nan Mudalvan, Nalayathiran, lot of CM's program. You are completely packed with all these programs. And this collaboration getting into the concept and making you to take a kind of a diversion and think about the real world problems. And now after this academy, what best environment our college is providing? Why we are conducting such training program? Samayal panniyachi saaptacha, that's a question, no? So the placement cell here, you have been trained, you have been certified, you have chosen your own technology, whether you wanted to be a cloud person or you wanted to be a network person or you wanted to be a SAP person, whatever you want, you have chosen now. Or you wanted to be in automation, you have chosen. And what this placement cell of our college is doing, every day it's like a Tiruvizha inside this, the Prathyusha Engineering College. Daily one company, probably morning one company or evening one company. They come, interact with the students and then assess them with the aptitude and assess you with the coding techniques and assess you with your personality development and all the stuffs they test and they'll take you on board. That's a reason the placement cell is headed by Mr. Dakaran and Mr. Nagaraj is a dynamic team working with all of us and making the students to go on board. I'm proud to say as a director of this institute, Prathyusha is providing not only 100% result, we are providing 100% placement. That is very, very important for any engineer inside this campus. We are providing that facility. But placement is one aspect. But I'm finding most of you in this campus, I am finding some Larry Page here. I am finding here Larry Ellison here. I am finding a Charles here. I am finding a Jack Ma here. I am finding a Michael of Dell here. So I am finding and Sundar Pichai here. So once we place you into these companies, where I will find these people, where these people will go. Here comes the concept of this startup. So you have to be an entrepreneur at one point when you learnt everything. When you have, thoroughly enjoying the technology, at one point you have to think about contributing something to this nation. And that's how this startup and becoming an entrepreneur or running a company, there that concept comes. The whole India is talking about a word nowadays, startup and also an entrepreneurship. You can work in a company, after some time you have to become an entrepreneur. That's the reason, do this Prathyusha is having such environment in providing entrepreneurship for the student. Yes, we have a very dynamic person and playing a very vital role in R&D, and she takes care of, making you to think, creating ideation and creating your idea, developing your idea into a product, into a prototype, and then making it to become a startup registered with a GST, and then putting you for incubation for quite some time with the help of this Prathyusha Engineering or with the help of this MSME or National Entrepreneurship Cell or with any venture capitalist or with any angel investors. That's a reason a separate cell is functioning for that, and we are making to become an entrepreneur. Above all, I hope the Computer Science and Engineering Department has equipped with an IBM server, 5 blades, I hope so. And the college is completely connected with internet services with 300 Mbps as a speed and state-of-the-art labs with the modern equipments. But we have some roadmap because people are talking about AR, VR, artificial intelligence and augmented reality. People are talking. And HODs, do we have a theater? Do we have an virtual reality studio? And here comes, this college is going to be an autonomous institution for the coming year 23. We wanted to become an autonomous institution in the coming year. We have a full freedom of setting up our own syllabus instead of depending on the syllabus or a pedagogy from an Anna University. So the college once become autonomous, probably you will be strictly tied up with IBM or strictly tied up with the TCS or strictly tied up with the Google. That the company gives you syllabus, Prathyusha and company combinedly form the syllabus, and incorporate industry-oriented syllabus for you. In that time, we would like to take up a new center of excellence to this campus like AR/VR studio. Have you seen Ponniyin Selvan? The poster has been designed in augmented reality concept. There is a company called Snap Incorporation, which is in Coimbatore. They have come out with a snap lens, snap chatter, and then the snap posters they have created for this Ponniyin Selvan. I want you people, instead of wasting your time in PUBG, I've seen a lot of students wasting your time in PUBG, but I want you to become a game developer by the use of this VR and AR. So AWS is also providing great opportunity for you to become a game developer on this issue. I would prefer this computer science and IT and ADS departments to have a kind of a VR and AR studio. Probably you can have a 3D theater for this. You can exhibit the virtual tours of, the great places in the world. You can create a virtual tour by AR, VR. So those things you can impart. You can make a virtual lab for doing the experiments. You can make a lot of films without even the reality. You can make it by themselves. So that's the reason I would prefer this institute. We are preferring and we are going towards that also. Probably that is going to be the next center of excellence in next 6 months or so. We are going for an AR, VR lab. The smart labs, smart automation we have. What about the smart automation by the R&D department? And we are on the job of implementing an IoT lab, Internet of Things. And Internet of Things is sufficient. I would go to the next level in calling the mechanical department to go with industry Internet oriented things, industry and Internet of Things. So double IT, OH we wanted to go. So you can have a simulation of your, all your automations. You can see the Coca-Cola automation here, or you can see any robotics automation here. You can simulate, you can experiment, you can do so those services here. So this is all about the next, the on-road job, what we are going to plan, and what are the, the state-of-the-art laboratories we have in our campus. And then R&D is great, placement is great, startups are great at campus. So everything is okay about Prathyusha. Do we provide an environment for you to showcase your talents, you to showcase your skills? Yes, of course. Actually, the nationwide we have a lot of competitions. We call it as Baha for go-kart, and Tata First Dot for ideation, and Smart India Hackathon for showcasing your idea and the product, and Flipkart event like this. Prestigious national events are happening. Where Prathyusha is standing in that, we have ITs, IIMs, AIMS, a lot of colleges are there. Where Prathyusha is standing, I hope the team is here. Prathyusha is the one topping the competitions in Smart India Hackathon in the year 2022, 21 and 20. So hats off to the team. For the last 3 years, the team has bagged the first prize worth of 1 lakh. They conducted at one place, not only in one place, in another place they conducted. There also the team has won the first prize. So Smart India Hackathon, Prathyusha has proved and standing in the front place in ideation and product development. The coach is with us. Among the students, Mr. Gopinath, hats off to him. And he'll also guide you for the further next year competition and next year competition. About Flipkart, 2022, 21 and 20, we were the winners. Then what not will be the witness for you, and the job what I'm justifying to you, it's not been satisfied. So these are all the proofs of the students, and then these are all the proofs for the outcomes. And like this, for every competition, you will be mentored, you will be given an idea for ideation, and you will be coached, you will be taken to the place, and then you have to exhibit. While coming, you have to come with this, the shield. That's the thing what we planned as a plan for every student. Other than this, normally you expect whether we have college day or a sports day, It's a great sports ground. We have a team of 5 members in the physical education. They train you, then they develop you for sport. And tomorrow is also going to be the zonal kabaddi tournament, which Anna University is nominating Prathyusha Engineering College to conduct this event for other colleges. This is going to be a trophy. Tomorrow we are going to have, you can also participate and be a viewer for this event. And we are going to be the nominee for this state level chess tournament nominated by Anna University. That is going to happen in the next week. Like this, and college has inter and intra-zonal competitions, and we have tournaments. And before pandemic, we were the host for conducting this taekwondo. That was a great event we hosted here. Throughout India, people had come, we have done. We invite a lot of ideas from you. We invite the sports personalities among you for taking up these initiatives, joining with us, and we have to excel whatever we do in this campus. So that's all about this, Prathyusha, reminding things you should learn in everyday life, and you should interact with your seniors, and you have to interact with the faculty, and all those stuffs you have to do. Okay, I've narrated about what is our job, what we have done here, what we are going to do. What is your job? What are you going to do here? What have you planned to come over here? I hope the time has been arrived. This is a time arrived for you to think about your next stage in your life. இது வாழ்க்கையில நீங்க அடுத்த கட்டத்தை பற்றி யோசிக்க நினைக்கிற ஒரு தருணம். That is a great day. This is an induction day. It's not a normal day. After your schooling, you have come to this college life. This is going to fix your career. So the time has been arrived for you to think about your next stage of your life. And time has been arrived for you to think about your scoring, your marks, your domain, your expertise, your training, your certification. Time has arrived. Are we ready for that? Most of the people in schools, most of the people in campus I've seen, they always accuse two types. One, they accuse themselves, otherwise they accuse others for their failure. Is it right? I'll just tell an example. How they accuse, the question paper nalla vandunda na pass pannirpen, question paper konjam tough-a vandirchu. The college konjam veeta vittu konjam dooram, kitta irundha na nalla padichirpen. Correct ah illaya? And idu vera college la potrundha naan vandu Larry Page ah maari irpen, na pannala. So that's how people used to blame others. This normally happening in student life, but it's not a big mistake. In a campus, you people are making lot of kutti mistakes. For that, we have to mold you, we have to drive you, we have to shape you. That's the reason we are here. So many of us always blame and complain. When we complain, when we find an opportunity to realize, then you've got a future. When you complain and you say, I am not the reason for all my failures, then that man ends over there. Am I right or not? When you realize you're the mistake for your failures, then you have a chance and you have a hope. I've seen people when I finished my 12th standard, because we want everything easy and we wanted everything free and we wanted always big. For these three things, I'll give an example. When I finished my 12th standard, I aimed Anna University. Only 2-3 colleges were that time for engineering. I aimed for Anna University. I aimed for IIT Madras. Anna University and IIT Madras doesn't want to see my face, so they rejected me. Then I was so frustrated. Why Anna University doesn't want to, take me there? So I was so frustrated. Then I have no scope. Then I tried to be a medico. I wrote entrance for 3 years. Madras Medical College doesn't want to see me, so they also rejected. So once they reject, where we will go? Frustration started. Then my mother told me, no medico, no engineering, you take up physics. But literally I wanted chemistry. They put me in physics. There also frustration started. Then I took up a challenge. Okay, let us take this opportunity and do. Then I started doing it. Then that time computer applications was one of the glamorous, the program where you cannot get seat after finishing my physics, without even knowing, because I don't like physics teacher at all in my 12th standard, so I hate the subject. Then I've taken up physics and finished my graduation. Then I went for computer application in a state level entrance. I cleared the first and I took up my position. Then I have finished it. I was the topper of my class. Then I finished everything and wanted to become a software engineer that time. Then I got placed in Vetri Software. That was a leading software company in Chennai. I got placed. My mother told me, no, our family, all are teachers. Then you have to do something for the teaching student community. You come, you be a lecturer in a college. So there also she doesn't want me to go to Vetri. Then I dropped. Then I become an engineer in the nearby village of this Aranvail Kuppam. Then I became an engineer. But as I've already told you, complaining. I never complained. I never complained. I took all my failures and rejection as my positive and progress. I took all my pain as my progress for my development. Then at one point I thought, we wanted engineering. You have not been given, I have rejected. What about now after 6 years? Then I started taking a U-turn. I took a U-turn. In the level of graduation to physics and computer applications, I took a U-turn and getting into applying for engineering in masters, and I become computer engineer in MTech. Then I got good marks. Then I finished my PhD in computer science, and I was waiting for the gate to be opened at IIT Madras and Anna University. In the year of 2008, IIT wanted to see me. They opened the gate. They have offered me the postdoctoral fellow at IIT Madras. So the reason why I'm telling all those things, but I have no other story to tell about Larry Page or Larry Ellison or a Del Michael or, what do you call, Charles or Zuckerberg or what do you call, Elon Musk or whoever it may be. Let me tell my story. I'm a simple person here, hail from a small place nearer to this Aranvail Kuppam, and carried out my education in a small school located in 5 kilometers away from this area. Then one day IIT called me. I went inside, got my position. The wonder is, I'm from this small village. I was given a student position doing my postdoctorate fellow under the great guidance of the advisor of Prime Minister Dr. Ashok Jhunjhunwala. Do you just imagine? As and when I entered, they said, he is your guide. He is your advisor. I worked under him for my postdoctorate for Ashok Jhunjhunwala. Lot of opportunities inside the IIT Madras. Here I wanted to make a point here. Never think doing best in the best engineering college will give you everything. I fit into IIT Madras only because of the foundation and knowledge what I have received from the nearby school, what I have learned here, not from IIT Madras. I am becoming deserving to enter into IIT Madras because of the small school, because of the small college where I learned my education and graduation and post-graduation. Finally, IIT Madras called me. Never think, அந்த காலேஜில் போயிருந்தா நம்ம பயங்கரமா பண்ணியிருப்போம், இந்த காலேஜில் போயிருந்தா பயங்கரமா பண்ணியிருப்போம். My hero, Jack Ma, he is the founder of Alibaba. Coffee குடிக்கிறனோ இல்லையா கண்டிப்பா you'll see his motivation talk in YouTube. He used to say he was a school teacher in China. He was from a very poor family. He wanted to go for a waiter job in KFC. 24 gone over there, 23 was selected, 1 rejected, that is Jack Ma. Who is Jack Ma? The founder of Alibaba. The Alibaba, it's a great e-commerce site. They are providing everything without mother. You can buy everything in Alibaba, The world is fully connected with Alibaba. He started his career as a small teacher in a school. He was rejected by Harvard 15 times. Do you know that? 15 times he was rejected. He could not find any job. The moment when he started Alibaba, only 7 members were there in the Alibaba. They used to purchase between us. They used to sell. They used to purchase for quite some time. At one point, people realized Alibaba is a great platform. And most of the time, we used to think, Bill Gates நம்ம வேலை எடுத்துட்டாரு. நான் சொன்ன Larry Page நம்ம வேலை எடுத்துட்டாரு. Zuckerberg நம்ம வேலையை எடுத்துட்டாரு. It's not like that. Always we think big. எடுத்தா ரஜினிகாந்தா மாறணும், ஷாருக் கானா மாறணும், இல்லனா ஒண்ணுமே ஆகக்கூடாது. It's not like that. Do tiny things, small things which is around you. சின்ன சின்ன விஷயங்கள் around your friend, around your faculty, around Prathyusha, around your lab. நிறைய findings இருக்கு. You have to see what is unseen. You have to visit what is unvisited. And you have to find what is not solved. That is where the ideation starts. I am requesting all of you, wherever you are, whether it's a good college or a bad college or a small college or a big college, we don't discriminate students. We don't discriminate students good or bad. I never ever, motivated the faculty to discriminate students in such a way. In future or now, I request all the faculty, don't discriminate students based on their mistakes or failures. What do you mean by failure? What do you mean by failure? I hate the term failure. Always we wanted to be the best. Don't want it to be the best. Be the first always. Be the first to take the challenge. Be the first to open the problem. Be the first to find the solution. Then the solution can be reviewed. The solution can be revised. Then you can get in n iterations, you'll get the final result. But always we want the best, so we don't do anything. Because இதனால பண்ணவே முடியாது. So அவன் பண்ணட்டும், why I have to do? Try to be the best. In my room, morning to evening, I work with all my friends, my HODs. Every morning, they are capable of giving lot of ideas. So yeah, my team is like that. காலையில வந்தோடனே எனக்கு நிறைய ஐடியா கொடுப்பாங்க. This is a great idea we have to do. Yes, of course, I am interested. And they are also interested. We used to share. கார்ல போகும்போது கூட we used to talk. இதை பண்ணணும், அதை பண்ணணும். ஈவினிங் 5 மணி ஆச்சுன்னா கரெக்டா க்ளோஸ் பண்ணுவோம். காலையில இருந்து we used to talk. 5 மணி ஆனோடனே அவ்வளவுதான், all ideas will go into air. But I am telling you, I am not happy about the great idea. If someone says this is tough, you can't do it, I am interested in that. Are you? Are you willing to do like that? If you'd like to take the toughest part, toughest problem in your life, you're going to be the challenge maker. You're going to be the first one in taking up the initiative. Then you will become the leader. Jack Ma used to say, life can be segmented in 10 years. As and when you complete your degree, go and join in a small company. Why I'm insisting you to ask you to join in a small company, as I've already told, the placement dean is doing extremely well about the companies. Don't prefer, I have to go to TCS, I have to go to IBM, though IBM and TCS provides opportunity for you. Start with a small company where the company grow, you will also grow. You work with a passion. When you go to the big company, it is like a big machine. Everything is automated. You have to switch on, you have to switch off. I started my career in a small college. That year they started, I also started my career. See the the link. College was growing, I was also growing. And more than this, while starting your career in a small company, you have to choose, or you have to work with a smart boss. That is very, very important. I worked under 3 bosses. One is the earlier college where I worked, the chairman was an excellent boss. Then the principal was extremely good. Put me in different grounds, put me in different challenges. Every day there is a challenge. He will not force me, he'll make me to do, he'll drive me to do that. And again, I'm just in this college with a great chairman. Every day he asks me to do new initiatives. So you have to be the great boss. The boss is very, very important. 20 years or 10 years down the line, you work and learn new technologies. At one point, you'll come to know, okay, we know cloud, we know data science, we machine learning, whatever we want, everything we know. That time you start think, what are you going to contribute for the society as an entrepreneur? At the age of 40, you do something for others to become an entrepreneur. Start your own company and be a boss. Then you may ask me, what about, the money? Money comes in different ways. There are a lot of ways are there. Now people are giving money for if you have an excellent idea. At the age of 60, go, take rest, below the sun or above the sun, wherever you want, you can go. So this is the lifespan. You have to do like this. Always, I'm the most pressurized person. Always I wanted to be pressured. But I'm not suggesting the same thing for you also. When you wanted to succeed in your life, you have to pay the price for it. When you want to succeed in your life, you have to pay the price. Nothing is easy. Nothing is free. You have to do that. I would prefer the parents, those who have come here. I wanted to tell you a small story. One farmer, he was very, very angry with God. Probably நான் தமிழ்லே சொல்றேன். ஒரு ஃபார்மர் கடவுள் கிட்ட ரொம்ப கோவமா இருந்தாராம். கடவுளே தண்ணி கேட்கும் போது நீங்க தண்ணி தரல, வெயில் கேட்கும் போது நீங்க வெயில் தரல, தேவைப்படும் போது எல்லாத்தையும் கொடுக்குறீங்க. You need a minister for you first of all to control everything. கடவுள் சொன்னாரா அதெல்லாம் முடியாது, உன்னால நான் இந்த சிஸ்டம்லாம் மாத்த மாட்டேன், நீ என்ன வேணும்னு கேளு சொல்றேன் அதை தரேன். எனக்கு தண்ணி வேணுமோ தண்ணி கொடுங்க, நான் கேட்கறத கேட்கிற டைம்ல கொடுங்க, தேவையில்லாத டைம்ல கொடுக்காதீங்க. And God has given him a piece of the place. இதுல நீ பண்ணு, நீ கேட்கறதெல்லாம் பண்ணு. And then the man was made a great analytics. He has just put a picture. I want sun in this time, moon in this time, like that. He has narrated everything. Daily he was forcing God to give him all those things. He was also giving as per his instruction. One day had come, the farmer had taken 20 tractors. நிறைய நெல் வந்திருக்கும், நம்ம அதெல்லாம் போய் அறுத்துட்டு வரணும்னு he went there. அங்க போனவன then he started doing like this. Husk all came. Husk வந்துட்டே இருந்தது. ஊதி ஊதி பார்க்கறான், அந்த அரிசி இல்ல. Then he was questioning, கடவுளே நீங்க கேட்ட எல்லாமே நான் போட்டேன், பட் ஏன் அரிசி வரல? ஆனா மற்றவங்க எல்லாரும் என்ன சுத்தி இருக்கவங்க எல்லாருக்குமே நல்லா விளைஞ்சிருக்கே. Then God said, அவங்களுடைய பிளான்ட்டுக்கு தண்ணி கிடைக்கல. So the plant had taken a decision to root further and it had taken up his water. வெயில் கிடைக்கல. So the plant has taken his direction towards another direction where the sunlight is coming and it had taken his direction. காத்து அடிக்கல, எந்த பக்கம் காத்து அடிக்குதோ அந்த பக்கம் தேடி இந்த பக்கம் மாய்ஸ்சரை எடுத்துருச்சு. It had done everything by its own. செல்ஃப் ட்ரிவனா இருந்தது. whereas உன்னுடைய பிளான்ட் செல்ஃப் ட்ரிவன் இல்ல, நீ ஆட்டோமேட் பண்ணணும்னு நினைச்ச. So no steps the plant has taken. இப்ப என்ன பண்றோம் பேரண்ட்னா, நீங்க நானே எல்லாம் சேம் கண்டிஷன். I'm also having a son and daughter. Over feeding. பஸ் ஸ்டாண்ட்ல எல்லாம் சாப்பாடு ஊட்டுறதெல்லாம் நான் பார்த்திருக்கேன். பஸ் வரதுக்குள்ள 2 வாய் ஊட்டிடலாமே. ஓவர் ஃபீடிங். We used to take care of the students like anything. ரொம்ப pampering. அப்படியே பத்திரமா போயிட்டு பத்திரமா. இப்ப சாப்பிடாம இருந்த 20 நாள் கூட சாப்பிடாம இருக்கலாம். நீங்க டாக்டர் வேணா கேட்டு பாருங்க. 20 days சாப்பிடாம இதுல எல்லாம் இருக்கான், இதுல அந்த குழியில எல்லாம் விழுந்துடுறான்ல, அவனெல்லாம் தேடி கண்டுபிடிக்கிறாங்க. 20 days தான் சாப்பிடாம இருக்கான். It can be. நீங்க அந்த ஒரு வேளை சாப்பிடாம இருந்தா நீங்க டென்ஷன் ஆயிடுறீங்க. விட்டுருங்க. நீங்க ரொம்ப பேம்பர் பண்ணீங்கன்னா நாளைக்கு அஸ்கு தான் கிடைக்கும், அரிசி கிடைக்காது. So that's a reason parent, oh he is a grown up boy, 18-year-old, you have to maintain distance. நீங்க but you have to be a keen observer. அவனை அப்சர்வ் பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கணும். பட் don't feed over inputs கொடுக்கறது. இந்த சந்தோஷ் சுப்ரமணியன் ஒரு படம், 2 டைப் ஆஃப் பேரண்ட். ஒண்ணுமே தெரியாத ஒரு பேரண்ட் இருப்பாங்க, ஓவர் எஜுகேட்டட். என்ன மாதிரி நான் என் பையனுக்கு எல்லாம் சொல்லிட்டே இருப்பேன். One day my son called me, அம்மா please see this film. What is best for me? Let me think at one time. நீங்களே எல்லாம் சொல்றீங்களே. So then சந்தோஷ் சுப்ரமணிய film I saw. பார்த்தா அப்பா சொல்வார், இது உனக்கு பெஸ்ட், இந்த ஷர்ட் உனக்கு பெஸ்ட், இந்த கம்ப்யூட்டர் உனக்கு பெஸ்ட். எல்லாமே அப்பா டிசைட் பண்ணா, பையன் என்ன டிசைட் பண்ணுவான் வாழ்க்கையில? இதெல்லாம் நம்ம மாறணும். ஏஜ் மாறுது, காலங்கள் மாறுது. So we have to change. And final word to faculty. நீங்க நானும் வாத்தியாரா இருந்திருக்கேன்ல. I've seen lot of students. நான் கிளாஸ விட்டு வந்தானா இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு 10 பேர், இந்த பக்கம் ஒரு 10 பேர் இருப்பான். கிளாஸ்ல கேட்டது பத்தாதுன்னு காரிடார்லாம் கேட்பான். அப்படி இருக்கும் என்னுடைய கிளாஸ். I request all of you, ஒரு சின்ன ஸ்டோரி உங்களுக்கும். ஒரு குட்டி பையன் ஓடிட்டே இருப்பானா, யார்கிட்ட ஓட விட்டாலும் மிஞ்சிடுவானா. அப்போ எல்லாரும் என்ன பண்ணாங்களா, இவன் யார்கிட்ட ஓட விட்டாலும் he is winning. அப்ப இவனை என்ன பண்றது, ஒரு டெஸ்ட் வைப்போம்னு சொல்லி called him and put one aged person, one blind person. அவனோட ஓட சொல்லுங்க. இந்த பையன் இதே மாதிரி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஓடிட்டான். அந்த பிளைண்டும் அப்படியே நின்றுட்டு இருந்தாரு, அந்த ஏஜ்ட் பர்சனும் அப்படியே நின்றுட்டு இருந்தாரு. இது என்ன சொல்லுது? Your race is not like this race. You have to also run with the blind one, you have to also run with the handicapped one and the aged one. If you take a class, extremely good இருப்பான், critically weaker இருப்பான். Different type of people, different type of students. அப்ப நீங்க உங்க ரேஸ் அவங்களோட ஓடணுமே தவிர நீங்க ஃபாஸ்டா குடுகுடுன்னு ஓடிட முடியாது. ஸ்டூடெண்ட் 50 எடுத்தா பாஸ், நீங்க 100 எடுத்தா தான் கிளாஸ் எடுக்க முடியும். Do you know that? So அப்ப நீங்க 100 எடுத்துட்டு நீங்க பாட்டுட்டு குடுகுடுன்னு ஓடுனீங்கன்னா அவன் என்ன பண்ணுவான்? So I need a classroom to be equal for the good one and the the weaker one and the slow learner. எல்லாருக்கும் ஏத்த மாதிரி தான் அந்த கிளாஸ் இருக்கும். ஸோ ஐ வாண்ட் யூ த ஃபேக்கல்டி, நீங்க போர்டில் ஃபயர்னு எழுதினீங்கன்னா டேபிள்ல ஃபயர் வரணும். தட்ஸ் ஹவ் த டீச்சிங் ஷுட் பி. நீங்க நெருப்புன்னு எழுதினீங்கன்னா சுடுதேன்னு சொல்லணும் அவன். தட்ஸ் ஹவ் த டீச்சிங் ஷுட் பி. ஸோ ஐ ரிக்வெஸ்ட் ஆல் ஆஃப் யூ, தோ இட் இஸ் அ ஸ்டூடெண்ட் ஆர் அ ஃபேக்கல்டி ஆர் அ பேரண்ட், அவங்க கடமையை 100% பண்ணுங்க. Prathyusha will be the number one in Tamil Nadu. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. That was the rejuvenation of the engineering spirits amongst all of us. Hope you students are inspired by ma'am's power-packed address. Thank you, ma'am. She is dynamic, accepts all innovations, and encourages skilled students in all their efforts. I would like to invite our respected CEO, ma'am, to preside over.
A very good morning to the distinguished guests, Mr. G. Anantha Padmanabham, Analytics Service, Sales Leader, IBM India Private Limited, and Mr. Arun Isak, Executive Vice President, EC Group Datasoft Limited, Chennai. Members of the management, Director Academics and Development, Principal, Director Placement and Training, members of the faculty, HODs, staff, and my dear students and parents. I'm very pleased to address the 22nd batch of freshers. Welcome to our campus. This is our campus and this is the best day every management, faculty, and our team always look forward for. The induction day is a very important day for us because we see young minds with good dreams and doing something new enter the campus with their parents with huge smiles on their face and thinking that this is the next stage of my life, right? So every one of you, when you finish your intermediate +2, the engineering or the graduation thing is the most important thing in your life. So I'm very pleased for this day. This day is the beginning for all your ambitious dreams. The world is in dire need of professional engineers to provide solutions to daily challenges, and hence there is a demand and updated knowledge and certifications in our lives. Always innovation and thinking something big and different is very important in our life. As we all know that your generation and the students coming here further are very blessed because before innovation and ideas are not the ones which was being taken in this country. To be very particular. That's why students of whoever have good ideas and wants to do something new and different would always want to fly off to other countries because those are the places they always like to shine because they give importance to even a school student's idea. Even a 4th grader, 5th grader idea was given importance in other countries. But the situation in India has changed now. And that's why I mentioned before that you're all the lucky batch and lucky generations coming forward because every individual and every enterprise are thirsty for ideas and innovation. Everybody want to do new, everybody want to prove themselves outside the lots because there's hell a lot of competition around us and every industry wants to show its shine out from other industries. This year one will be the best, the next year something new crops up. So everyone wants new and everyone wants ideas, and the best ideas of an organization, a country, or an individual can get is only from the student's mind because you're the people who actually lead our country, and everybody should understand that. Every parent's dream for their ward or for their daughter or son to shine is because they need something new in this country. We all want growth. We all want our other generations to be in a better place, not just stagnant and same. So you should strive to give that difference in our nation and in our society and their thinking. Everybody's knowledge changes as the requirement changes. So requirements are the ones which create good knowledge in everybody. Always being in a comfort zone, never let anyone grow. I always wanted, when I was in schooling, I always wanted to be in my comfort zone. When I came to college, my father changed me completely to a different state. Then I was not happy. I said, I just want to go back. My comfort zone was there. My previous schooling, my friends, and everything, my neighbors. I can't just move out for my college. My dad said, take 1 week time. I don't want to upset you. You can go back. But just take 1 week time. After 1 week, we'll sit together, we'll discuss, and then you can take your decision. I said, okay, fine. Let me think about it. Then I said, why 1 week? I just want to go away right now. I was a little stubborn. I'm always stubborn. So my father said, always being in comfort zone will never let an individual grow. You're in your comfort zone, you only think about the people around you, or the luxuries around you, where you don't go about. See, getting up in the morning, mom giving coffee, all that is comfort zone. You don't go beyond that. But when you come out into a different world, and when you think that things you should do by yourself is what is going out of comfort zone. So I said, okay, I took 1 week time. But after 1 week, I understood what my father said was right. Because I should come out, I should grow, my mind should grow, my thinking should grow, my angles should grow. So that's what I thought, okay, I'll continue. Wherever you put, I'm very happy, I'm going to continue and I'm going to explore. So exploring always makes and drains people's mind. Your mind is an asset. Just use it in the right direction. We all know we only use a very few percentage of our mind. But everyone should use beyond that. That helps with sports, extracurricular activities, yoga, and everything. Nowadays, parents of our generation, we don't fix up our kids to just one thing. We want him to do music. We want him to play games. We want him to learn, studies. And now, though, we want even a small kid to finish coding also. Correct? So I want my son to prepare an app and show me immediately. I give him challenges. Within 2 days, I want you to do something new. You should sell something to me. So this is how we are growing. So the competition is growing. Kids are catching up very fast. And a generation like yours, your engineers, you should catch up even faster, is what I say. When somebody builds a building, the foundation should be strong. When we see a beautiful building in, abroad or, even in India, even take, Burj Khalifa, the tallest tower in the world, the foundation is strong. Ultimately, we see the building with nice glacier glasses, with good interiors and beautiful chandeliers. That is the knowledge which you're going to impart with your education and foundation. You have to keep everything together to make it beautiful. Without the foundation, the interiors can't come, the architecture can't come. Correct? So always the foundation is very important. Foundation of one's education is for one's strength. It's like always education with ethics and values of old school and the new ideas is the best education an institution can give. Always think an institution which has ethics and values, never think it's an old school institution. That's the institution which is going to impart you the values which actually you need at this point of age. These are the values which you are going to take now at this age, will continue till the last breath of your life. So the values are very important for us. That's why Indians, we shine, because we have a lot of values in our life. And our parents involved in our life, our grandparents involved in our life. They'll tell what is right and what is wrong. That is not the case in abroad, or that is not the case in other countries, because after 16, kids are no more allowed. They're no more allowed in the houses. They have to take appointment of their parents to come and visit them. And parents should take kids' appointment to come and visit them. That is the case. But we are really lucky because we have a foundation and strength of our parents and our elders who can guide us in every point, and our institutions. We should make use of that and shine brighter, because all your parents have big dreams on you, and even you have big dreams. Always use your dreams to fly high, is what I request each and every student sitting here. I congratulate all the students for having made the right choice of a college which will empower you with all the required amenities to grow yourself. The certificate courses, the training programs, everything will help you. Even you can come up with few ideas to us, and management is always ready and open-minded and want to hear each one of you. We have nothing like only induction day the management is seen, after that it is not. It's not like that. I'm always there, management is there, directors are there, principal is there. You can come to us and talk to us and consider whatever is there in your mind can be listened and heard. That is more important we impart in the college. Correct? And counseling will be given definitely in college. See, when small mistakes and small misbehavior, we don't bother. We want you to counsel, because as we counsel our kids, we just don't throw them out, right? So we always want to counsel. So if you have some problem at some stage, you can always approach to us. We have good counselors, they'll counsel you, and getting counseling is not at all bad, because even I get few times. So it's nothing wrong in that. Always we are not happy kids, right? Or happy people all around. If we are always happy and smiling, they'll put us in mental asylum. Correct? So that's the reason we all should be thinking, as Director Madam has clearly told, that we have to impart knowledge and hard work into us. Blaming others and creating situations for your own failure is not the advisable way or path a student can choose. Correct? Thank you so much for this opportunity, and all welcome again.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging words and motivating words too. He is a magnanimous visionary in identifying and educating the rural population and making them achieve their destiny. I request our Honorable Chairman, sir, to present the felicitation address.
I deem it my pleasure to welcome our guest, Mr. G. Ananta Padmanabhan, Analytics Services Sales Leader, IBM India Limited, and Mr. Arun Nishak, Executive Vice President, EC Group, Datasoft Private Limited, Chennai, on this 22nd induction day. A very good morning to one and all present here. A special welcome to the new students and parents. As students, I am sure you will enjoy your learning at Prathyusha. We are happy to extend our fullest support with your dedicated, qualified, and experienced faculty who will mentor, invoke new innovative thinking, skills, and guide you appropriately to new positive in the student's career. Prathyusha, I am very happy to select கவுன்சிலிங்கில் வந்து பிரத்யூஷா இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜை செலக்ட் பண்ணிவிட்டு காலேஜுக்கு வந்ததுக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்குது. அந்த சந்தோஷம் கண்டிப்பாக உங்களோட பையன் சக்ஸஸில் நீங்கள் எதிர்காலத்தில் கண்டிப்பாக பார்ப்பீங்க. காலேஜ் வந்து ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் வியூ உங்கள் பையனோட ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டோட கெரியரை ப்ராப்பராக கைட் பண்ணி உங்களுக்கும் கம்யூனிகேட் பண்ணி கண்டிப்பாக ஒரு சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல் குட் ஹியூமன் பீயிங்காக ஒரு கேரக்டர்ட் சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல் பர்சனாக இண்டிவிஜுவலாக அவங்க க்ரோ ஆகி உங்கள் ஃபேமிலி ஹாப்பி இருக்கிற நிலைமைக்கு வருவாங்கன்றது என்னுடைய விஷஸ். அது கண்டிப்பாக நடக்கணும்னா நீங்கள்லாம் ஹாப்பியாக இருந்து உங்கள் பசங்களை கோஆர்டினேட் பண்ணுங்கள். ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் வியூ எங்கள் டைரக்டர் மேடம் சொன்ன மாதிரி திங்க் எவ்ரி திங் பாசிட்டிவ். ஸ்டூடெண்ட் லைஃப்பில் வந்து ஏதாவது ஸ்மால் ப்ராப்ளம் வந்தால் அது நீங்கள் உங்கள் சப்ஜெக்டில் ஒரு பசில் எடுத்துக்கிற மாதிரி அது எடுத்துக்கணும் தவிர ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி திங் ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம்ன்றது கடவுள் நம்மளுக்கு கொடுத்த பசில். அது எப்படி நம்ம ரிசால்வ் பண்ணுவோன்றது தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறதுக்காக தான் நம்மளுக்கு அந்த ப்ராப்ளம்ன்றது வருது. அது மாதிரி ஈச் அண்ட் எவ்ரி பாயிண்ட் பாசிட்டிவாக எடுத்து எந்த இஷ்யூ இருந்தாலும் டீம் இருப்பாங்க, உங்களுக்கு ப்ராப்பராக கைட் பண்ணுவாங்க. அதனால் கண்டிப்பாக நீங்கள்லாம் ஒரு சக்ஸஸ்ஃபுல் இன்ஜினியர்ஸாக வித் குட் ஜாப் ஆர் குட் இண்டிபெண்ட் பிஸ்னஸ் மேனாக வரலாம். நாட் ஓன்லி ஜாப் சொன்ன மாதிரி 100% பிளேஸ்மெண்ட்ஸ்ன்றதே இல்லாத நீங்கள் இண்டிபெண்ட்டாக ஈவன் இன்குபேஷன் சென்டர்ஸோ பிஸ்னஸாக ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணணுமானாலும் அதுக்கு ப்ராப்பர் கைடன்ஸ் கொடுப்பாங்க. அதுக்குண்டான ஃபண்டிங் ரிக்குவயர்மெண்ட்ஸ் இருந்தாலும் அதுக்கும் சப்போர்ட் பண்ணுவாங்க. இதெல்லாமே கண்டிப்பாக உங்கள் காலேஜ் உங்களை டெஃபினட்டாக பார்த்துக்கும். அதை நீங்கள் எப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணிக்குவீங்கன்றது உங்கள் கையில் உங்கள் பிரைட்டில் இருக்குது. அதனால் எங்கள் சைடில் இருந்து வி ஆர் ஆல் பாயிண்ட் ஆஃப் வியூ வி ஆர் வெரி సపోర్టివ్. అదేవిధంగా ఆంధ్ర నుంచి వచ్చిన ఈవెన్ తెలుగు పిల్లలకు కూడా ఆ పేరెంట్స్కి కాలేజీని ప్రత్యూష ఇంజనీరింగ్ కాలేజీని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని మీరు అడ్మిట్ చేసినందుకు చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది. మీ పిల్లల భవిష్యత్తు ఇక్కడ చాలా బాగుంటుంది. ఆ నమ్మకంతో మీ పిల్లలు మంచి సక్సెస్ఫుల్ పీపుల్ కింద తయారవుతారు. ఇక్కడ స్టే కానీ వాళ్ళకు కావాల్సిన ఫుడ్ కానీ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ జాగ్రత్తగా చూసుకొని వాళ్ళని మెయింటైన్ చేయటం జరుగుతుంది. అందుకని మీరు ఇప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ తీసుకొచ్చి ఇండక్షన్ డేలో వదిలేసి వెళ్తున్నారు కాబట్టి సంతోషంగా వెళ్ళచ్చు. వాళ్ళు ఇక్కడ సంతోషంగా ఉంటారు. ఆ నమ్మకం మాకుంది. మీరు కూడా ఆ నమ్మకం పెట్టుకొని సంతోషంగా ఉండండి అని కోరుకుంటున్నాను. Hoping you all will enjoy this incredible journey with us with exciting and joy. Welcoming you all and wishing you all success. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your promising words and wishes to the students. Here is a sharing session about their valuable experiences by our final year students. I request Mr. Radesh, final year IT, to share his experience with us.
Hi everyone, I'm Adarsh from final year IT department and I'm here to share a few words with you. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. And to support this quote, our college provides valuable education in the form of project-based learning. Project-based learning is the method of imparting education through a practical approach by making students work on projects in real time and learn from real industry level problems. Through this approach, the students are made industry ready right from the very first year. The students are motivated to join and work on projects and improve their technical skill sets. For example, we as Team Yantramanav represented Prathyusha Engineering College in Flipkart Bid 3.0 among 9,500 plus teams from India and secured the winner title of Flipkart Bid 3.0 Robotics Challenge, which is the biggest Tier 1 corporate level robotics competition in India. And we also received a cash prize of rupees 1,50,000 under the guidance of our professor, Mr. Gopinath Narayanan. And to add up to it, the college management organized a felicitation ceremony and awarded another 1,50,000 to the team for encouraging and congratulating them for their efforts. We also received a full-time internship offer at Flipkart for a monthly stipend of rupees 75,000. We again participated in Srishti 2022, a national level robotics competition organized by St. Kitts College of Engineering, Kottayam, and secured the runner position in the robotics stream among 186 teams. Our college teams have also been participating in Smart India Hackathon, which is organized by the Ministry of Education India and secured the winner title in SIS 2019 Hardware Edition. And again in the consecutive year 2020, our college once again secured the winner title of SIS 2020. Even though the 2021 edition was cancelled due to COVID-19, in 2022, to add up to everything, we participated in Smart India Hackathon Hardware Edition, and this time we had 2 winner titles, one at RV University Bangalore and another at Chitkara University Punjab. We also received a cash prize of rupees 1 lakh. All these were possible because of all departments working together as one. And I know all this sounds great, but this is what Prathyusha Engineering makes you all to experience through their innovation and infuses us to bring out our hidden abilities through constant motivations. Thank you all.
Thank you, Adarsh. That was a real witness of your achievements in this college. I now request Ms. Guru Rishita, final year EC, to come over.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to introduce myself. I am M. Guru Rishita of final year EC department. To every fresher who have joined this year, I would like to welcome you. I am very happy to be a part of sharing my views about the college. Here, each and every department has provided collaborative environment to exchange their ideas and friendly supportive staffs, where research, creativity, innovation and entrepreneurship can flourish and ensure students to achieve their goals. In our college, we are so fortunate to get a supportive and friendly staff that they give their support throughout the program. Their valuable guidance would never fail us. They will give us freedom to explore through new technologies without any constraint. Students can join various technical clubs based upon their interest. Technical clubs are developed in the campus in order to exchange the fresh thoughts of the students. Experts from various industries are coming to the campus to disseminate their knowledge about the emerging technologies. This is an interactive session. Students are interacted to the experts. This will help students to admit their skills and develop knowledge as well as gaining experience. It will help students to get placed in companies. Various technical clubs, Drone Club, Rotary Club, Embedded Club, Antenna Club, Lab View, Fine Arts Club, Entrepreneur Development Cell, ORC Club, Engineering Club, Photography Club, Computational Intelligence Club and Sports Club and Digital Marketing Club. Each and every student, knowledge here will not be constrained to their own departments. A special training will be provided to the students for their placement to ensure each and every students to be placed. I wish all the success ahead for the bright future.
Thank you, Guru Rishita. That was an elaboration of all the activities that we do at all the departments. I now request Mr. Yashashri of final year CSE to come over.
Good morning everyone, new students, friends, families and honorable dignitaries. I am Yashashri from Prathyusha Engineering College, pursuing my current year of final year of BE degree in Computer Science and Engineering Department. On behalf of Prathyusha Engineering College, it's my distinct pleasure to welcome you all here. To the students, for the next 4 years, you will be surrounded by countless opportunities for leadership and personality growth, as well as brilliant, passionate and hardworking peers. Today is truly the start of a new chapter in your life. The college will challenge you, the people will inspire you, the classes, the experiences will change you. You may not notice it every day, but it happens slowly and truly over time. The motto of PEC is Shraddhavan Labhate Jnanam. One who has faith attains knowledge. It refers to the utmost sincerity in all parts of one's being. PEC is a gateway to technical and engineering education to the common man. Well, I think most of you are nervous of moving to the new environment here and the thought of being new. But being new means that you are the most powerful students in the college because you have more time, energy and capacity ahead of you. PEC can help you achieve all your goals if you position yourself as a driver of your experience. Coming to figuring out things, I want you to let you know that you are not alone. All the mentors are here to help you in all parts of being the better version of yourself. Everyone here to lift you up in your challenging positions. They will probably become your second parents. You are not alone even in the placements. The constant effort of placement cell helped me to get placed in car technologies with an annual income of 6.5 LPA. This doesn't come easily. You're going to have multiple communication and technical trainings in your forthcoming semesters. So where you can enhance your ability of being the better version of yourself. This is your team now. I can't help you, I can't wish to see how your ideas, capacity and your energy going to change the college and then the world. Welcome you all to PEC. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a true witness. I think he needs to say a few more words.
So, the students coming from Andhra. నేను మీకు ఒకే విషయం చెప్పగలుగుతున్నాను. స్టార్టింగ్లో వచ్చినప్పుడు నేను కొత్త, నాకు చెన్నై కొత్త, తమిళనాడు కొత్త, తమిళ పీపుల్ కొత్త. కానీ ఈ పాస్ట్ 4 yearsలో నేను చేసుకున్న ఫ్రెండ్స్లో తెలుగు వాళ్ళకంటే తమిళ వాళ్ళే ఎక్కువ ఉన్నారు. సో మా పేరెంట్స్ నన్ను ఎంత బాగా చూసుకుంటున్నారో నేను ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత నాకు కొంచెం కూడా ఏమాత్రం లో అనిపించలేదు. ఐ ప్రామిస్ యూ ఓన్లీ వన్ థింగ్, బీ హ్యాపీ, make your studies clean and get placed in a good company, which you probably will. So thank you all. Thank you everyone.
Thank you. That was really great. You communicated really nice to the parents and the students. And the outcome that every parent desires, he has achieved with 6.5 lakhs per annum. That's a true achievement. And now I request Ms. Nandini, final year Biotech, to share her views.
Good morning everyone. I am S. Nandini of final year biotechnology. I am glad to be here to represent about placement in our college. So the aim of the Department of Placement is to provide and guide the students and to provide a training. Along with this, provide trainings like aptitude, soft skills and boot camps. Our alumni are placed in various life science companies. As I am from biotech, I want to show about life science companies like Biocon, Zifo R&D Solution, Tex Bioscience, Monarch Biotech with high packages. So we are not only focusing on life science domains, we are also focusing on bioinformatic domains, in which our proud alumni are placed in IT companies like TCS, CTS, Wipro, Infosys and HCL. So biotech have signed more than 15 MOUs with various companies such as 30M Genomics, Life Tech Research, Synchromax and Medox Biotech. Last but not least, I am proudly saying that 100% placement was provided to all the placement opted students. Also, I am one of the placed candidate of TCS with 7 LPA and I am also shortlisted in MNCs like CTS and Avasoft. Finally, I thank my department for giving me this opportunity and all the best for all the young and energetic engineers. Thank you.
So we all have competitive departments with competitive students. That was really great. Thank you, Nandini. I feel proud to announce the felicitation of the winners of National Level Smart India Hackathon 2022. We have 2 winners during the grand finale. Team Yantramanav with rupees 50,000 and Team Dronacharya Yantramanav with 1 lakh rupees. Our management is so magnanimous to honor the students with a check of 1 lakh for the grand finale winners, Smart India Hackathon winners at Chitkara University. I request the winners to come onto the stage along with their mentor, Mr. R. Deepak, CSE 3rd year. This is Team Dronacharya Yantramanav, who will be receiving the check of 1 lakh rupees which is being granted and appreciated by our management. This is 1 lakh rupees to the team Dronacharya Yantramanav, R. Deepak, CSE 3rd year. Karthik of second year IT, Karthikeyan of second year IT, Madesh Kant of second year CSE, Kamalakannan of second year CSE, and Akila of second year IT. They've been shortlisted after many rounds, and finally in the grand finale they won this cash prize of 1 lakh. Congratulations, and wishing you to bring more laurels to the college. The second team for the median avoidance, the team's name is Team Yantramanav. They have shared the first prize, receiving a cash prize of 50,000, and now our management appreciates this team and congratulates this team with a check of 50,000. The team members are Adarsh, IT final year, Anupam Krishna, AIBS third year, Sai Deepthi, final year CSE, Abhination, final year CSE, Prem Kumar, final year mechanical, and Kanan, third year EC. So as you all witness, this is an amalgamation of all the departments together to receive this first place. Thank you, sir. Our management has not stopped with appreciating the already studying students. We are pleased to felicitate the students who are being inducted today with the highest cutoff. I request B. Priya of CSE, who has got an aggregate of 198, to come over to receive the first bag of learning materials from our college.
What is aggregate?
198. This is B. Priya, who is admitted in CSE department with an aggregate of 198. We also have wishing you all success and also to bring laurels to this college by achieving university ranks. I request Mandalapu Deepika, who is admitted in CSE with a CGPA of 9.73. That's her aggregate.
Out of 10.
I also request Nandi Mandalam Akansha Shri, who is admitted in AIDS with 9.59 CGPA. Ms. S. Hema. This is Akansha Shri from AIDS. I request S. Hema from CSE, who has got an aggregate of 197. Ms. S. Hema, and Marupuru Lahari from CSE with an aggregate of 197.
No boys multi? One boy was there?
So I think boys should compete with these girls. So all the best to these students and the other students who are being inducted today. Thank you, sir. We are really honored to have our chief guest on this auspicious day, the induction day for the first years during this 2022. I feel very privileged to introduce our guest of today, who is the Analytics Services Sales Leader, Expert Lab Services. He is a very self-motivated and a professional with 20 plus years of diversified and progressively challenging experience as system technical support, software product testing, software lifecycle project managing, and working as analytics services sales leader in IBM India Private Limited, Bangalore. He has an extensive experience in planning, estimating, scheduling, tracking and closing of software product development, application development projects. He has got a strong experience in hiring, managing and developing staff, regular business reporting, capacity planning, scheduling, innovating in production processes, and he's got also an extensive experience on testing a product during development cycle of the product development, in supporting system and software products technically, in data architecture for DWBI applications for banking and insurance domains, in data science and business solution architecture, on the architectural knowledge of enterprise IT, industry scenario and positioning the products accordingly. He has got a strong presentation, conflict, problem resolving and communication capabilities. He's got very good experience in business leadership, revenue signing and GP and P&L management for services, business development of business analytics, engineering services, consulting and solution. Please put your hands together to welcome our chief guest, Mr. G. Ananthapadmanabhan sir, to address us.
Good morning to all. I heard from Madam Director as well as CEOs regarding the college performance and the capabilities they are exhibiting, ensure all their students are getting the right information or right capacity of capabilities to achieve the heights in their career of their wishes. There's very great information on that point. And also, I learned from Director, Madam, that what are all the kind of facilities they are providing, like 100% placement, whatever the education methodology they are adopting, all those things are being provided. Why these informations are required? These informations are required for a person to be more secured in terms of their participation in their education with this engineering college. That is a very great information. And also the CEO Director was conveying you all whenever you are on the flight, when it is landing, after landing everybody tries to get up, but the staff or the crew members used to tell the flight is landing, but it will take some time for complete halt. Please be seated and quiet for some more time. That means a person needs to have a complete education in terms of not only acquiring the knowledge, technical knowledge from the engineering perspective, but also as a whole holistic view of the human, like yoga classes and other club facilities, and to ensure the person is developing himself across all the presentation or across all the manifestation of their lifestyle. This is a great thing. So these are all only information is given, but from my personal experience, just I wanted to share. So one of my cousin was working in a medical pharma organization as medical representative. The medical representative organization used to conduct a kind of a conference, sales conference every quarter or every 6 months once or once in a year, to ensure that they have achieved or discuss what they have achieved, what they need to forecast, what they need to plan for the future businesses. In that process, they used to have some kind of quiz or some kind of deliberation among the all sales members. So there is one presentation, like whenever a sales representative goes to the doctor, he has to present what kind of medicine it is, what are all the side effects, how it is curing a particular disease of a human, and what kind of dosages needs to be given, what are all the parameters needs to be taken to assess the dosage and assess the schedule, assess the frequency of the medicines and everything. So one of my cousins used to give a very good presentation of such a deliberation with the doctor. In that contest, he has won that first prize award in that conference. His immediate manager was conveying to his regional manager saying that, so my one of my reportee has won first prize in the presentation contest. So he is Mr. Guru Prasad, just telling the name, don't take it as it is. He is doing very well. Immediately that regional manager was talking to my cousin and asked, these are all very great, wonderful, what happened to sales? The regional manager was asking actually what needs to happen from that boy rather than showing him a different manifestation of his capabilities. So, an individual needs to have the core skills to achieve their heights in their life. Of course, you need to have this kind of platform to achieve it. Just I am here to conveying you what are all the core skills required for the industry for you to take in as their support staff or employee or whatever it is. So these days there are so many changes. Madam said kalam mari pochi. So we have to change our attitude, we have to change our learnings and all. Initially the mechanical engineering, electrical engineering were flourishing because they were all developing. Now those kind of technologies reaching a kind of a maturity level, next phase of technologies are coming up in this current world lifestyle today that we are with in living style. In mostly this computer industry is doing a lot of technology leadership role in terms of getting the facilities for the people, for the human being or for the citizens of any country or whatever it is. So in the IT industry, itself, there are so many transaction based approach, automation based approach, so many things were there. Now it has gone to the next stage of level, a kind of a futuristic thinking, analytics, security, Internet of Things, cloud computing. These are all the new technologies or new areas of IT industries which are now growing and demanding a lot of people with such skills for them to support them in developing the new technologies. So I wanted to map these skills with our natural life. Instead of talking about this is required, that is required, you have to learn how these are all required for you to get yourself developed to this level. First, let us take the analytics. What is analytics? Analytics is nothing but an information provider and head stop information details which will allow a person to take the right decision at the right time. How it is mapped to the current natural environmental world. See, in those days, people used to harvest or sow the seed into the ground based on the rain during certain period. June, July, it used to rain. Before that, we should seed the sow the seed so that the vegetables can grow or whatever it is. So such kind of information were collected and used for day-to-day lifestyle for them to have the maximum benefit, that is highest profitability in doing their duty or doing their work. And also during summer we used to have a lot of tender coconut. Why? The body we used to get heated. That is not good for an individual. It needs to be balanced with some kind of a food for an individual to get a betterment in his health life. So tender coconut was available during the summer for the individuals to take it so that balance the health system. Such kind of informations are required actually for you to take the right decision to lead a happy, comfortable life. It is not that one should have all this information to make more profit and all. Of course, these informations are required for highest profitability for the activities or the work or the exercise one do perform. I also wanted to convey you one more point, how it is useful to the technology side of the business. So, for example, if you are taking electricity, that is energy sector, electricity is produced and it has to be used as produced, otherwise it will go waste. The money or the effort spent in generating the electricity needs to be used, otherwise the whole exercise, whole money, everything will be lost. So it needs to be distributed or needs to be produced according to the demand. How a demand can be analyzed, how a demand can be achieved, known to the electricity producer. So there are some point which needs to be taken to assess the need of the electricity for a specific location. One is temperature, another one is festival time, third one is the weather system, fourth one is how many factories are there, how many residentials are there. Such kind of informations are required to assess what kind of electricity might be required in terms of some units called megawatts or whatever it is. So that information will be fed to the electricity producers and they will produce accordingly, so that we will spend the time, money as well as the time, effort required to meet the demand in the market. So this analytics is required not only in the energy sector, that is electricity field, across all the fields that we are moving across or coming across in our lifetime. Coming to the next point, security. Security, why it is required? See, I wanted to map it with the natural element of the security system. So regular rainfall is required for us to have a good amount of water for a simple living and good living. Okay, so how the rainfall will come? You should have more trees, you should have a good forestry system, otherwise you will not get the rain. How the forestry system or the trees are protected? So forestry systems, people or somebody used to vanish for their personal need, like cutting the woods, using it for some other reasons, or selling it to make money, something like that. So the God itself naturally produced or put some kind of checkpoints, like wild animals like lion, tiger, cheetahs, snakes inside the forest. So people will be afraid to go inside the forest by having that information saying that it's all wildlife forest. So God itself has generated or created a security system to protect the forestry field, to ensure that the rainfall is regular, so that the citizens are safe, everybody is safe, all the life living in this earth will be safe. So such kind of systemic approach has been adopted, whether it is required or not, security system is provided. Like that, if you are having an IT facilities, like so many apps are there, so many transactions are happening, banking system, electricity system, whatever the system, transport system, all there are people to hack and take the advantage of information available to them by holding the people who are owning the transactions or owning the business. So we need to have a security system in such a way that all the IT apps, applications are being protected by taking some kind of security measures. Some people might be feeling that it is an overhead on our business, but it is a must. We need to have the security system. There are so many ways of doing the security. One is monitoring the security, giving the checkpoint to the security. Third, a kind of a platform. Without the security, nobody can pass. A kind of a gatekeeper methodology. Some kind of there are so many approaches to manage the security. So one should have knowledge to implement such a security system for any application to survive in this current very demanding and highly polluted world. Third one is IoT. What is IoT? Internet of Things. Internet of Things is required for what? To get an alert what's going on around us, so that we can take the right measures immediately based on the alert. See, in natural system, the alert is being given in a different form. So whenever the night comes and days dawning, hen used to make a noise. So, or it is used to give their own methodology of conveying the world, saying that it is dawning. based on that message, people used to wake up and start doing their work. Such kind of information is required, alerting system on time, so that we can take the right decisions based on that information. This Internet of Things is nothing but putting some kind of a measuring tools in a different locations to ensure that we are all in the right space. In our current technology world, while you are going in a car, these days you are having an information in the dashboard, how much fuel is available and what is the range it can cover. And once the range is known, some 100 kilometers it can ride further with the available fuel, you will be given information where all you have the petrol pump station on the way that you are going to go to your home. So you can take a decision rightly to fill the petrol to the car in time without spending much time to go to the petrol bank, where you will fill it on the way to your destination or whatever you call. So such kind of information is required for you to have the right approach, right decision. That is Internet of Things. So Internet of Things is nothing but electronic based tools that will have a sensor mechanism to get the information based on the sensor availabilities and give you the presentation in the form of you understand what you need to take a decision for that. Third one is what? Cloud computing. Cloud computing is what? Maximum utilization of the facilities available with us. So how these maximum utilization facilities available with us can be used? So if you are having a computer at home, how long you can use? 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, 5 hours, maximum 6 hours, 7 hours. Beyond that people cannot use. After that, the computer becomes silent or unused, non-productive. Like that, every organization may not use the computer facilities or computing facilities to the fullest capability of its existence. So this cloud computing has come into the picture, saying that whenever you want it, you can log the hours or whatever time that you wanted to have, and what are all the configuration that you wanted to have. Those things can be shared, and the money specific to that usage, specific to that configuration, you can pay for it and use it, and it can be used by other persons when it is not used by you. So such kind of methodology of having a maximum profitability or productivity on that hardware system or computing system is brought to the live situation of our usage. That is cloud computing. Cloud computing is nothing but an administration of a kind of a computer system or computer center. So one should know how this technology can be used, how it can be presented to the world for them to acquire those facilities for their usage, how it can be paid off. All those information needs to be developed and presented to the public. So cloud computing is also another way of doing maximum profitability as well as utilization of the hardware or software or assets or whatever that you have. In that process, Madam said machine learning also. What is machine learning? Coming into our regular life, so whenever somebody is cooking at home, they cannot cook the best food the moment they start cooking in the house. They will put one day more salt, one day they will put more spicy. So the feedback needs to be given to the person who is cooking the material, cooking the food to eat. So when the feedback is given, and when they realize that the more the quantity of asset or quantity of material used to cook some food, how much sugar needs to be put, they will assess themselves based on that experience. So it is called machine learning, which is not being experienced as a machine learning when a human is doing at home as a cook. So over a period of time, 3 years or 3 months, 3 times or 10 times, 100 times cooking same food, they will ensure that they will cook the best food, best quality and tasty food of that specific food based on their experience. So it is called machine learning, learning by experience and learning by outcome of that delivery. the system also will get to know. In normal technology, how you will get to know this is happening? When you are driving destination A to B, there are some 5 routes. So if you are looking at the Google map, it will say one route takes 3 hours, one route takes 3.5 hours, another route takes 5 hours. But even though the route takes 5 hours, you should take, because the other routes are highly dense and traffic. There is a traffic jam in that road, in that route, so you don't take this other route, you take it. So these kind of information will be presented to the individual based on the understanding of what is the information is coming from that specific location, how it needs to be inferred for our analysis purpose, and how it should be presented to the user for the best use of that information. So this kind of information on a regular basis needs to be read by the system and learned by the system, and bring it as a logic for the future operations or future presentation of that specific information to the public or the end user. So machine learning is also one of the major subject which is growing in this current scenario of IT industries. So there are so many other things. Automation is artificial intelligence is are all, see, they're all interconnected. Artificial intelligence is nothing but automation, and artificial intelligence is nothing but the product of or outcome of 2-3 interconnected technologies like data analytics as well as IoT, then machine learning. These are all interconnected to give you the artificial intelligence. If you would have seen the movie called Indiran, that is Rajinikanth movie, in that the mission-based Rajinikanth used to deliver the kid and give the right medicine in time to ensure that the mother is safe after a very critical situation that is presented in that movie. So such kind of approach that we can adopt. And if you go to Hyderabad, that is not only Hyderabad, now everywhere it is there, robot surgery. Some specific surgeries are being done by robot, but assisted by the individuals, assisted by the doctors. Without the assistance of the doctor, no robot can do it. Based on the information or the specific parameters which doctor is getting it from a specific person who is needs to undergo such a procedure, that needs to be configured by the doctor into the robot system to perform that specific procedure or operations. So nobody is replacing anybody. It is only enlightenment or improvement of specific activities for a betterment and quality and perfection to achieve it. So technology is all the more growing, and there is a report in the market saying that we need 20 million artificial intelligence developer, 20 million cloud computing specialist, data analyst. So many informations are there. These are all only to give you a kind of a thumbs up for you to cheer yourself, saying that you have selected the right course for your career and good lifestyle for your future. And also, above all, you all might be knowing this name of this college is Prathyusha Engineering College. Prathyusha means it is a early morning bright sun. So if you go to European countries or American countries, they celebrate the bright sunny day. So you are all in the right place to celebrate your days with Prathyusha Engineering College. Good luck.
Thank you very much, sir, for being so tech savvy and enlightening us on the industrial technology requirements. We are honored to have another interesting guest with us, Mr. Arun Isaac, sir, Executive Vice President, EC Group, Datasoft Private Limited, Chennai. I'm privileged to introduce him. He has worked in Philips India for 13 years and was in charge of Southern Region Operations. He was a former board of director in EC Transcription Services. He has worked as a director of EC Group Transcription Services. He has worked as the director of Symetrics Global and also as Executive Vice President of EC Group Datasoft Private Limited. He has won a lot of awards like ESG Award for Best ESG Initiative to Improve Education, Best Use of CSR Practices from Asia Pacific HRM Congress, the Fellowship Award from the Governor of Tamil Nadu, His Excellency Dr. K. Rosaya, and the Karunya CSR Excellent Award from Karunya School of Management. Please welcome him to address us.
Good afternoon, everyone. I said good afternoon. One, two, three. Good afternoon, everyone. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. I love you all. Now, I respect the chairman, vice chairman, CEO, the directors, the head of the departments, the faculties, students, and parents. It's a great privilege for me to come as a chief guest to this esteemed organization in Tamil Nadu and in India. I'd like to thank Dr. Thamba. Of all the persons in the world, you choose me to be a chief guest of your esteemed organization. I want to thank you. When I went to the credentials of this college, I fell off my seat. This college is 21 years old, but achieved so much. And could you all give a big hand to the management? It's because the management and the faculty, so much has been achieved. It's already been talked by Dr. Beulah, but please allow me to repeat that again because achievement is stupendous achievement. Now, this college is 21 years old only, accredited to National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAAC, and it got A grade certification. And National Board of Aggregation Aggregated Programs. That is, all the programs are in line with the NBA. It is ranked top 20 in ARIIA ranking, ranked 21st out of 393 engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu. Now listen very carefully. They have got 100% placement record. Very few colleges I came to know have this kind of achievement of having 100% placement records. One instance they have said, a third-year student got placed as an intern in Flipkart. In Flipkart with a stipend of 75,000 rupees per month. This is the value they create on students. In such a way, they outbid #1 ranked engineering college by placing students like this, 75,000 rupees per month. Tier 1 companies like IBM, Infosys have set up the academic center of excellence in this college. People like IBM, they don't go to Luke and Corner colleges. They choose the best. They choose the best, that is, they do a lot of research, analytical research, and choose the best and they set up the excellence, academic excellence center in those kind of colleges. Now, students, I have to tell you the truth. There are only 3 people in this world who love you most. Only 3, not more. One is God. God loves you more than yourself. God loves you more than yourself. Second is your parents. How many of your students' parents have come? Students, could you raise your hand? How many? Raise your hand. Don't feel shy, yeah? Don't raise like this. Raise your hand. Be bold. Be proud. So, very nice. See, next is your parents. They are the second people who love you most. And third is your faculties. Look at your faculties. These are the people who are going to shape up your life itself. Not anybody else, not your friends, not your relatives. These are the faculties. So next 4 years, my only request, I'm making a request to you now. Next 4 years, dedicate your life to the faculties. Could you all do that? Whatever the faculty says, obey. Okay? Because they think the best for you. They have ranked, they have achieved so much. They have achieved so much because they know what they're doing. Next 4 years, commit your lives to the faculties. Work very close with them. And whatever they do, please open your heart. It's not national secrets. Don't keep your doubts as a national secret of India. Open your hearts and mind. Talk to your faculties. Move very close to those people. And whatever doubts you have, keep asking them. And it will be much better that they will make you, I'll give you a guarantee, they will make you into fine professionals. They'll make you into fine professionals. When you pass out of the college and become a fine professional, 75,000 is nothing. I'm telling you, IBM will be paying more than that. Am I right? When you come out of the fine fine professionals, IBM will be paying more, not only IBM, any XYZ corporates will pay you much better than 75,000 per month. So work very closely with the faculty. Most important thing is education should be lifelong. Dr. Beulah, I was talking before I came here, she's still studying. Could you believe that? Dr. Beulah is still studying. That's the way, that's the attitude you should have. Don't think after 4 years, I'm going to the Marina Beach, throw my legs and relax. Sorry. Don't go to some cinema theater and while away your time there. It's waste of time. Cinema theater, I always consider waste of time. Don't do that. Lifelong, keep studying and enriching your knowledge. Otherwise, your little boy or little daughter will beat you up and go. All right, keep on studying. Today, Mr. Ananta Padmanabhan talked about machine language. Dr. Beulah talked about machine language. That is what is happening now. Machine language, artificial intelligence, blockchain. These are all not, I have not heard when I was in college. Yeah. Today this is happening. Machine language, artificial intelligence, blockchain, virtual reality. Another request I am making to you all. Can I make another request? Say yes or no. It's not loud here. Come on. Yes. Treat this college as your next home. In other words, treat this library. They have a beautiful library. Keep that library as the next home. Once you are finished, your college time is over. What I request you is that it's compulsory that you go to the field. You have a field here? 30-acre field, 30-acre campus. Everybody must go and take your tour. Do exercise every day. It's compulsory. I work in a corporate world. Believe me. I work in a US-based software company. Believe me. They are insisting that we walk every day. To walk, they are giving us gift. Every day, 2 kilometers you walk every day. 100 years, one big gift they give. 50 days, they give you another gift. That's how it is. You go to Malaysia, from Kuala Lumpur to another place, I forgot the place where my grandfather was working. You see row of factories. Every day in the morning, everybody is forced out of the seat and made to do exercise. If you do exercise, what happens? What happens if you do exercise? You'll be mentally fit, physically fit. When I was in Philips India, we were 8,000 workforce. After lunch, 3-course meal we have. Philips India feeds us very well. I was like this. Feeds us like that. But every day after lunch, my boss, my general manager used to take us along for a big campus walk because that was compulsory for us. They believe, my bosses believe, keeping your mind and body fit is very important. You students, college days is your base. If you want to come up in life, in your corporate world, physically and mentally, you got to be fit. Keep learning every day. You learn till you go to heaven. You got it with me? Now, next point I want to share with you is that you need to learn, because of globalization, you need to learn foreign language. I have only one wife. And the lady took a smart decision when she was in college like you. She did French and working in Alliance Francaise. They found her to be a talented lady. They used to send her often to France. French government is investing money on their language. Today, South Asia teachers are all meeting in Jaipur for sharpening the skills. They brought people from France to teach them the latest technology on teaching. You know, just a general knowledge. You know how many French companies are there in India? How many French companies are there in India? You can make a wild guess. How many French companies are there? 6,000 French companies are there in India. Can you name one French company in Chennai? I know you are smart people. Only smart people can get into this college. I know you're all smart. Am I wrong or right? You people don't answer. Am I wrong or right? Only smart people will get admission to this college. Am I right or wrong? Name one French company in Chennai. Name one French company in Chennai. Don't Google it. Just make a wild guess. I know. I know you people are smart people. Saint-Gobain. Have you heard about a company called Saint-Gobain? It's not called Saint. My wife corrected me. Saint-Gobain. Have you heard about it? What is Saint-Gobain known for? Dr. Beulah. Give a big hand to Dr. Beulah. Now, any other company that comes to mind, I don't want the people on the dais to answer. Students, any other French company? Quickly, Renault. Renault cars, have you heard about Renault cars? They are a French company. So it's very important that you learn foreign language because of globalization. India is going to be a big industrial hub shortly because Honorary Prime Minister, our Honorary Chief Minister, they all were working towards that. You've got to learn foreign language. Even Chinese. My boss went and invested his money in China. Shortly, we might go there and do something more than what we're doing there. So it's important that you learn one foreign language. And the last point I want to share with you, please improve your communication ability. Each one must learn to speak English. You might be scoring high, you could have got high marks studying in this college. You could have gained a lot of knowledge sitting in the library, but you could not answer a simple question in English. They will not let you into the doorstep of the corporate world. English, Meeru Sadugala. English, am I right? Meeru Sadugala is important. If you want to spend money, but learn English. English is very, very important. I want to make another point. Next is balance your life. Study, work-life balance, we talk in the corporate world. Since you are not come into work yet, you are still in the college, balance your studies as well as your extracurricular activities. As I told you, you've got to get into your field. After college, go and play some games. Football, cricket, volleyball, especially the women, girls. I don't see much girls walking in the morning. I go walking in the morning with my wife. I don't see much girls walking. Please get up in the early morning, go for a walk, do some exercise, and do networking. Be in touch with all your seniors. They might even guide you. All right. Now, parents, I want to address the parents. Could you all raise your hand? Very few parents have come. Okay. Now, parents, I want to tell you a few things. You need to spend minimum 25 minutes with your child. మీరు కొడుకు ఆలబడలో 25 నిమిషం you have to spend. You are able to understand. Spend 25 minutes every day with your children. Number 2, work very closely with the faculties here. Faculties are the people who are going to mold your child. So work very closely with them. Together, I can give you guarantee your child will outperform. All right, can I have an assurance from you all? Yes or no? So students, God said that He will bless the work of your hands. Show your hand. Everybody see your palm. Everybody see your palm, please. Quickly, you all seem to be tired, yeah? I am nearing 60 years old. I am not feeling tired. Could you all look at your hands? Your success in your hands. Laziness, there's no room for laziness here. Everybody has to work. 16 hours means work 16 hours. If you work 16 hours today, while you're in college, when you come to corporates, you got to work 16 hours, buddy. Otherwise, you will lose your job. The days are coming when you have to do releases, product releases and everything. You have to work, burn your life. So put the base strong here. Success is in your hands. The teachers, the faculties can mold you to some extent. After that, it's up to you to carry the cross. So you have to work hard. So God said He will bless the work of your hands. God said that He will make you the head. God said that He will bless you and you will be a blessing. So thank you everybody. Thank you so much. Wish you all the best. May you all be a successful students. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable advice on holistic development. Now is the hour of gratitude. I request the Yantramanav team, they prefer to present the 3D printer as a token of gratitude back to the college for encouraging their innovative efforts. I request 3D printer.
So actually the Yantramanav team has planned to donate a 3D printer to the college. So they have won 1 lakh, we have given 1 lakh, but they wanted to give us something for the college, for other students to experiment certain research. So they bought a 3D printer for the college. Give them a very big applause. Come.
the team, Yantramana, would like to thank the management for their encouragement, their support towards their innovative efforts. And now they are donating this printer to encourage the innovative efforts of all of you, the students of Prathyusha. Thank you.
So we have come to the closing part of the program. We have explained all the details, but we need to introduce the heads of the department who are heading the departments. So we wanted to introduce them. May I now request Dr. Satyashekhar, who is specialized in high voltage and heading the electrical and electronics engineering department. Sir. And let me call upon Mr. J. Seelan, Dr. J. Seelan. He is specialized in doctorate in production, and he is heading the mechanical engineering department. And let me call upon Dr. Tyagarajan. He is a doctorate in networks, and he is specialized in mobile man network. And let me call upon Dr. Tamba Meshak, and he is specialized in affected computing, and he is also expert in the latest technologies of computer science and engineering, heading the computer science and engineering department. Let me call upon and becoming a doctor this month, and she is Dr. Premlata, and she is a professor in the department specialized in Internet of Things, and she is doing a research on that. And I call upon Dr. Dasarathan. He is specialized in immunology and heading the Department of Biotechnology. And I call upon Ms. Kannamma, who is heading the Artificial Intelligence and Data Science Department, and she is doing research on networks. And I call upon Mrs. Wallaby, and she is heading the Department of Civil Engineering. You can be there. And finally, I call upon 3 members, and Dr. Malati, and she is a great researcher. She is heading the Department of Research and Development, and she has got great scope for you, and she is with us. And let me call upon our placement, training, and student affairs dean, and he takes care of your complete career path, and is going to be with you throughout 4 years and going to provide you a great opportunity. And I introduce Mr. Dinakaran. He is the one is going to take you after 4 o'clock. You're going to be with him in the ground. He is our physical director, having 5 team members doing his physical education. And thank you all. I would request Dr. Tamba and Mr. Dinakaran and our placement dean and Malati to stay back. All others can leave the stage. Tamba, I have a question for you. So this is a great group we have got after pandemic. This is the team. This is a group which they have experienced this virtual learning for the last 3 years. What have you planned for them? Anything new, anything special for them?
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you for the question you put up over here. Understanding this batch of students who are the hybrid students, both they learned from offline as well as an online. So we have a plan that placing the student into the $1 million company. Hope you know what the 2 companies which are called to be the $1 million domain companies. One it is the game development and another one is the cyber security. So this batch, we assure you that no other batches prior to this batch would have not placed in this 2 company. We take all the efforts on department end to place the students with inbuilt the skills of cyber security and game development. That is one intent behind it.
Excellent, Tamban. And what about your future plans for, the expanding the labs for them? Like, the Stanford and Harvard, they used to sit for a long time in the Center of Excellence. Do you have such plan for the next 5 years?
Yeah, ma'am. We too have it. As we have already started working for it. As we know what the 2 industry which is going to rule over the world, as we already known in the medias that our country, RBI has already released the bitcoins. So people talking about the currency, find the electronic currency. So we would have thought about establishing a blockchain laboratory. The other one at us, since these people are right now in 2022, when they step out in 2026, the industries are going to expect the developers in Metaverse Web 3.0, which required a laboratory with AR and VR with Metaverse and Web 3.0. So we are working towards it to establish these two laboratories. One is on blockchain and another one is on Web 3.0. I hope and I believe it, this two laboratory infrastructure will impart the technical skills which is expected the industry when they are about to step out from this campus. That's
And
it,
AR and VR.
yeah, VR. Yeah, sure.
Okay, we are going to catch you all with the Web 3.0 and Metaverse. And thank you, Mr. Tamba. Malti, on to the picture. And Malti, it's a great opportunity for you to be a head research and development, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And as Tamba said, this is a great group learnt in virtual learning for the last 3 years. This is almost a great challenge for the students, it's apart from the classroom. They have been into this, the kind of settings. They have come out and finished their 12th and all that stuff, and today they have entered here. So apart from the regular pedagogy, what are you having a plan? And how we are going to take them to this ideation? How we are going to introduce them to the venture capitalists and angel investors?
Actually, ma'am, touched upon very interesting points on research and how you students as first years are going to be involved in research. So actually, if you, the guests who have come today, I would like to thank them that they have exposed you to the real technologies that are required from your end actually. So they have talked about machine learning, they have talked about Internet of Things, and all these things are going to be we are going to establish these labs. We have already established the Internet of Things lab here, which is going to evolve as a center of excellence, and where students are going to automate things through this lab. We are also going to have the drones, which is an emerging technology too. So drones with various applications like agriculture, like healthcare, and automation too. We are going to have drones working out, and we are going to have you people working in that environment. We are also going to launch the nano satellite, which was the, the conception of our director, ma'am. She said we should immediately look into this, and we are planning to launch the nano satellite in the near future in association with ISRO scientists. So we are into all these ventures, and with the support of you people who are going to work with us. It's going to be a real, interesting and exciting journey that we are going to walk together. We are also going to work or research in, various antenna designs. You would have, all of us are in the 5G era. And the Prime Minister, respected Narendra Modi sir, he has launched this 5G at our nation very recently. And now we are supposed to, just jump into the 6G technology. And we are in the process of designing wearable antennas. What we see on our wrists are the wristwatches as of now. But there are wearable devices where you can, measure the amount of calories that are burnt on a day. Look at your health status. The parents who are staying at home, your grandparents who are staying at home, without, much of assistance. We have these wearable devices, and you people are going to work on such devices. So you people are going to be the future scientists, and you people are going to bring the technology forward to the society. So this is for EC and EEE, CSE and IT.
Yes. I must say wow to this, because it's an exciting, the thing she has told. So I look forward for your drone and also the mini nano satellite, where this group should be a part of this. Okay.
Sure,
Thank you very much. I'm just leading to Sir
So I
placement.
hope
and
all
Dean,
of
sir.
you would agree to join with me to launch this nano satellite, the vision of Director Ma'am. Yes, will you? Thank you.
Just hand over
Handing
the
me
mic
over
to Sir.
Director.
Good afternoon to you all.
Sir, I have to give you a question. So this is the kind what you have seen in the discussions and all that stuff. We are talking about this is startups and becoming an entrepreneurship and inculcating a new pedagogy and also setting up the state-of-the-art labs. Where do you find yourself for this student community in placing them in multinational companies with great CTC per annum, and also about your training as a complement for them?
It's a wonderful question. Well, we at the placement department believes in imparting the right kind of training at the right time. We also concentrate on grooming the students, tying up the company, signing MOU. We also strongly believe that every student who joins this college should leave this institution with a job. We also believe that every student should be given multiple job opportunity, particularly the women students who are more empowered, leaving the institution with lot of job opportunities with higher package. And we impart trainings like as soon as they join the college, spoken English, tying with BEC, British English communication or business English communication, and STEP, standard test of English proficiency, and later on we impart training in soft skills, aptitude, and finally technical training to help them to land in greater companies with higher package.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm really touched upon the word to concentrate more upon this women empowerment and giving the chance for the girls to have more offer letters and for the boys too. And probably for the coming year, we can have a wonderful years ahead after this pandemic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And very interesting part now, which I'm inviting Mr. Dinakar Prasad, who is the head physical education over here. Dinakar, I'm interested about their education. I'm interested about their value addition. I also interested about this sport. That is a winning spirit where we can see the student community. Okay, what is your plan for them actually?
Actually, we have a vibrant team of 5 members of physical directors. We plan to conduct fitness and training for both boys and girls in the morning and evening. Actually, already we started because all the world are struggling with without any physical activities for past 2-3 years, and now we have come out of that. We plan to conduct the fitness training and yoga sessions for them.
Okay, so yoga for the hostel and also for the day
Yoga
scholar.
for the hostel is every day for 45 days, and they have a curriculum that every week 2 classes for yoga for both the day scholars and boys.
For day scholar as a bridge
hostels.
course, it is
Yes,
combined.
ma'am. Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
What about the tournaments which you planned for this year?
Actually, we plan to conduct tomorrow. There will be a Anna University zonal tournament, kabaddi tournament actually, and next week on 15th we are going to conduct chess tournament in this hall itself, and in future around every year we used to conduct a children's chess tournament around the state actually.
Okay,
Yes.
state level. So you're having a plan of state level and fitness program.
Yes, ma'am.
And yoga for the day scholars and bridge course, and also for the regular hostel students morning and evening.
Yes, ma'am.
Great, Dinakar.
Thank
And
you.
I want you to have a great spirit and inculcate the same thing to the student
Sure,
community.
sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm leaving the floor to Malti.
Thank you, ma'am. The real hour of gratitude has come. He is very dynamic, leading the placement and training department. He has strengthened the placement by placing students in higher package and in great MNCs. He has been training students on par with industry demands too. I now request our Director of Placement and Training to propose the vote of thanks.
Though I deem it a present duty to propose a vote of thanks, it is also a painful affair to hold you for some more time. Well, we express our sincere gratitude on behalf of our chairman, management, to the visiting chief guests who have adorned this great day with their speech and particularly with their presence. Sir, we are grateful to both of you for your valuable presence and particularly for sparing a part of your valuable time. Next comes our chairman and the management. He is one of the premier and earlier philanthropists who brought engineering and technical education to the common man, and that is why all of us are here. And my third duty is to thank the parents who have bestowed their faith in us and thus admitted their children. You should be happy that you have placed your students in a college like this, where you find a sprawling campus with state-of-art infrastructure, a home away from home, a college which gives you 100% placement, a college which gives you safety, security, and sociability, and a college which is envy of many colleges in terms of academic performance, co-curricular, extracurricular, and other allied facilities. We at Prathyusha take care of each and every student through our mentoring system, and right from day one, that 0 hour, we take care of them and the parents need not worry about. The testimony given by our students who are currently pursuing their studies and the testimony given by our past students are revealed that Prathyusha is second to none in the country, and with the introduction of the autonomy in due course, this is going to be the luckiest batch. You will have many more opportunities to scale greater heights of glory. Last but not the least, I thank the members of the media, print and motion for their continued support. They give adequate coverage in the local and national media and thus promote our college. I thank everyone who is responsible for this great, grand, warm show that is happening today. I request you all to rise for the national anthem, and after that, I request you all to partake in the special luncheon hosted in honor of the parents and the students. Let's stand for national anthem. Thank you. Jai Hind.
A few important instructions for the students. We have the book stall downstairs near the multipurpose hall. So please get your books at the book stall after paying rupees 2,000. And you'll be getting the whole set of books over there. After lunch, you can reach your buses. Buses would leave by 3 p.m. today. Buses would leave by 3 p.m. today. So please have your, take your books from the bookstall and then have your lunch and then you can leave by 3 p.m. Thank you.
நல்லா